I mean, I'm an itty bitty titty committee, so let me. You know I got on padded bras.
Listen up, ladies. It's GirlCode. On this episode of GirlCode, are you third wheeling in your own relationship? Yep, you might be hanging out with your boyfriend's friends. Ice cream, Netflix, but no one to chill with? Don't worry, we all been through it. It's being single. You can get them in a bar, you can get them at the store, you can get them online. They don't even have to be that fine. We're going to teach you how to pick up guys. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's your wing woman, always there to save the day. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Basic people wear that stuff, but we don't even bother. Let's go shopping. But first, ladies, put on your high heels and your freakum dress. We're going out tonight. It's GirlCode.
All right, going out. You gotta start with a plan. You used to get everything together. You lay your outfit out on the bed. You start doing your hair, your makeup. Done. Well, in between that, you're taking shots. But anyways, you go back to your bed, put your outfit on, hate it. Take it off, put on another one, hate it. Put on 3 more outfits, hate all of them. Say fuck it, put on the original one, and leave.
All right, so when it comes to going out, ladies, please, you have to wash. And I'm not talking just with water. Soap, Summer's Eve, all your smell goods, Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, all that.
Right, because like going out is like a workout. Like you're gonna be twerking, like you're gonna move from side to side of the club. Like it's gonna be a lot.
Going out is when you had a really bad week, or you had a really good week, or you just had a regular, you just want to go out, so you're going out. And you just gotta grab your bottles, grab your bitches, I can't say bitches, your friends, grab your friends, your ladies, and just head out, just to have a good time.
Inevitably, there was always that one girl that says, oh, can I bring so-and-so because she just wants to like come and hang out with us. No, you can't, because I have a small car and I'm not about to have someone not in like a seatbelt because that's dangerous. And well, at least that's what I'm gonna say. But truth is, I don't want Becky to come with us.
All your friends gotta be bad, 8 to 10. Anybody that's 7 and under, they can watch Netflix.
Everybody knows, but they don't want to admit, that getting ready with your friends before you go out is 100 times more fun than actually being out. You get to pick the music, you have fun with your girls, you're doing makeup, you're doing hair, you're pre-gaming a little bit, you got some alcohol, you got some snacks, which are not at the club. Snacks are not at the club. And it's just so much more fun because you can dance and do whatever you want. It's fun to like build it up and like go to the club and get all nice. But when you get there, the music is always bad. It's not what you want to hear. It's always like that EDM shit, like the really electronic. No, I'm not trying to get down with that, no.
Why does it take girls so long to get ready? Like, damn, what all you need to do? They got to put on makeup, get dressed, then turn up. By the time you ready to go, the club not closed. And I mean, like, while I'm sitting there, alcohol in my body, I'm turned, listening to music, jamming, they still getting ready. And I'm like, damn, can we go? Like, can we be out already?
Please, please, please do not take anybody who's in a relationship, because they are the party poopers. They're gonna bring y'all down the whole night. Talking, oh, I miss them so much, and nobody cares. Like, oh, we trying to have fun.
So let's be honest. Club owners invented free before 11 for ladies like myself. Sorry. I don't like to pay to get in the club. I don't like to pay to get in the party. I mean, I understand you go to the club and there's gonna be a famous person there, you know. I might shed over a few bucks, but other than that, I don't like to pay to get a party. I mean, I should be here. You want me here. I'm the girl. I'm bringing the guys that are going to be paying the big bucks to get out. So no, I don't feel like I need to pay to get into anything. It's probably a bad thing, but I mean, free is the way to be if you want to go out.
Now when you get out, you're gonna run into some people. Most of them are gonna be in the bathroom. These are the people that will become your best friends. You're gonna start planning out your days. You're gonna wanna get lunch with them the next day. You're gonna be their maid of honor. You're gonna wake up the next day and forget they existed.
I hate going out people that like to stay all the way until the end. They like the lights to come on. I mean, by then your hair is sweaty, your makeup, you're oily. That's why I like to leave while the lights are still off, so I can keep my composure and they'll still think of me as the cute little girl when I walked in, and not the probably monster face that I have now when it's time to leave out because my makeup is sweating. little sweaty myself, so I hate when people like to stay all night long.
Don't go out thinking that you're gonna have a perfect night. Everything's gonna be perfect. You're going out, you're probably gonna be laughing and talking. Somebody's gonna break their phone, somebody's gonna fall and trip up. You know, it's gonna happen. But you're also gonna have a lot of good memories.
Yeah, the best way to do it, just walk in with no expectations. It was the best night. Somebody gonna pay for your parking. Somebody gonna pay for you to get in the club. All your drinks will be free for the rest of the night. You're gonna get VIP for free. It's gonna be a great night when you have no expectations.
Girl code.
The Tinder thing, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. I did the Tinder thing this summer, and I was going on some dates, and they were pretty basic, but this one guy, he was really cute, and he had really nice arms, and his Tinder picture was like, he was working on a motorcycle, like something really like masculine and sexy. But the thing about Tinder is that it does not show their heights. It does not give that. There is no comparison available. So I went on this date, and we met at the bar, and he was sitting down. And so I went in and sat down beside him. I was like, hey, let's call him Mark. I don't know what his name was. So I was like, hey, Mark. He was like, hey, Lauren. And we sat down, and we were the same height sitting down. I think he was a little bit taller than me. You know, I have a short torso, so I should have known. But we were sitting there, we were talking. It was great. I was checking out his arms. It was nice. And then we get up to leave, and we stand up at the same time. And I stand up, and I look around, and he's not there. And I stand up, and I look down, and he is right here to my shoulder. I said, Mark, I'm feeling a little bit sick. I got to go. Because I am not about to mess around with you. If you're shorter than me, I can't do it. It happened again on another Tinder date. He was waiting for me in front of the restaurant. I was like up a hill, and I was walking towards him. And I was like, all right, it's time for him to start looking a little bit taller. And I kept walking, and he kept coming towards me. And it's like that perspective, you know, it gets to me, and he was right here. But that one I stayed because it was a nice restaurant, and I wanted some food, and I was hungry. And so he paid, and it was fine. But he did not get a second date. But yeah, you gotta, like, I know it's shallow. I know it. I've tried to move past it. I cannot date a boy that is shorter than me. I can't do it. I don't care how good you are in bed. I don't care how rich you are. I cannot do it. I'm sorry. Can't.
Swooping in to save the day. It's your ideal wing woman.
Your wing woman is like your best friend in the whole wide world. She's down for you. She's down for the cause you down for. If you want to go slash some tires, she bringing the knives and the scissors. She is there for you.
She's there to make you sound like the best thing since the invention of nachos. She's gonna tell guys things that you didn't even know were good. Like you go to the bathroom, she's telling a guy, hey, you know Destiny can eat 27 pizza bagels in one sitting. You didn't know that was good, but she did.
Okay, ladies, your ideal wing woman should be on the same level as you, and you should have a clique full of baddies. Like,
Your wing woman is also not completely crazy. She is like your life coach. So if you have a problem and you have to call her at 3 o'clock in the morning, she might not answer the phone, but she's going to pick up later, or she's going to text you later, because that's your girl. You know that that's the right person when you can look at them and be like, bitch, I knew you was,
You knew?
I just knew.
Y'all, we having a moment. I'm sorry.
That's how you know.
My ideal wing woman is someone that can hold their liquor, knows how to improv a story if need be, and somebody just knows how to have a good time like throughout everything. Like even if the night starts bad, they can finish it well. And this is what I mean by improv a story. Let's say the party's over and you leaving, and somebody approaches you, whether it's a girl or a guy, whatever your preference is, and they just not your type. So they trying to hold a conversation with you, and they're like, so, what's your name? And you go, my name is Jessica. And here comes your drunk friend. Jessica? Whose name is Jessica? Her name is Kayla. And you're like, my name's Kayla. Thank you.
So like when y'all out in the club, y'all dancing, y'all having a good time, and this guy just walks up on you and he wants to dance, but you don't really know who it is. Either you're going to ask your homegirl, be like, girl, who is this? Who is this? And if she can't give you no real answer while you twerking, you just got to do a quick look back like, Okay, and then if he good to go, then you just keep going. But if not, you just stop.
Okay, so when you're out and you're all dancing in a circle, the best wing women are gonna have your back and watch behind your shoulder for them buck boys coming around the corner. Because those creepers will come up and they'll see them coming and they'll like give you a head shake or tell you to turn around. Or the best ones will be like, I see you, don't come up to her, she doesn't want to dance with you.
And with your wing woman, y'all need to decipher like those hand gestures before y'all even go out, because like you can't be like, and I don't know what that is, like, and then that's just gonna mess everything up.
I know people have been talking about wing women, like how they look, how they act. It doesn't matter how they look. As long as it's your crew, it's your girls, you gotta trust them, they gotta have your back, and you gotta have theirs. Because if you see a boy trying to come up to them, you gotta stop that from happening. But if they're trying to get down with somebody, you let them look at the boy, you let them evaluate, and if they wanna dance with them, you gotta let them go. But you gotta keep your eye on them. Because that way, if they're ready to get out, they raise a hand or something, and you're like, okay, we gotta go get her, and we go get Monica, whatever her name is. We say, all right, Monica, it's time to leave. And that way, you gotta protect your ladies.
While a wing woman should be a go-getter, there's definitely no need for them to be super aggressive, because that scares guys off. When you come and the guy, y'all are together, y'all talking, and your friend's like, what's your mama's name? What's your social security number? Who was your last girlfriend? Now he's completely freaked out and he's like, her friend's crazy, she's probably crazy too.
If your girl wants to get down with somebody, even if you think he's ugly, you gotta let her go. You gotta be like, you gotta make your own choices, Monica. I don't know why her name is Monica, but it just, you gotta say, Monica, you can dance with that ugly boy, just know that he's ugly. And if Monica's had too much to drink, just keep her in the group. Put her in the middle of the circle and protect her like the gazelles from the lions. You gotta put their drunk selves in the middle and you gotta protect them.
Okay guys, women, we have wingmen too. I'm the quarterback, he's my running back, which means we're teammates. So we conditioned before we left the house. He knows what I don't like, he knows what I do like. But also, the job of a running back is to block. He's supposed to block all the uglies. So when I pass him the ball, he knows what to do so we can get the goal.
Up next, 1 is the loneliest number. We're talking about being single and alone.
So some people think being single is a bad thing, but actually it is a time for you to get yourself together because, I mean, you can't be looking for a relationship if you don't have your life in order.
This is a time where you can do whatever you want to do by yourself. You don't have to answer to anybody about what you're doing, who you're doing it with, where and why you're doing it. This is your time to do you.
I hate people that think that being single means that you're alone, because being single does not mean that you're alone. Being single is a time to be fun and be free. I mean, you can be a thought on Monday and a nun on Tuesday, and nobody can say anything to you.
So being single can be tough when you're a bitter person like me, because you'll be sitting on scholars and you'll see like a couple holding hands walking down. And it's not enough that they hold hands in front of you, but they gotta swing their hands back and forth like they're ringing a Salvation Army bell, making sure you see them being in love. And so part of me wants to walk up and like smack their hands and tell them like, stop it. But because I know like I'm not gonna do that, I just like to imagine like they're actually in a failing relationship, like she's gonna cheat on him in 3 months and he's gonna try to hook up with her sister. And like, that's why they're being so in your face about it, because they don't want everyone to know exactly how miserable they are together. So it's sort of like when my parents got divorced, like they renewed their vows like a month ahead of time, so that way no one knew, and then bam, they're just apart. So I like to imagine the gossip and the rumors already in my head. So that's how I sleep at night.
So first of all, being single and alone are two different things. I know plenty of people that are single, which is like me, but I'm not alone, and plenty of people that are alone but not single.
Let's be honest, ladies, just because you're single does not mean that you're just a lonely person or that nobody wants you, because I'm sure you probably have Larry, Curly, and Mo that's sitting on the sidelines waiting on you to pick one up to be that main player on the team. But what Larry, Curly, and Mo don't know is that you're just waiting on one of them to step up and act like they have some sense and take it there. A lot of guys are just sitting there, they're playing the cards. Cards can't be played forever, guys.
When you're single, you always gonna encounter that ex that just can't leave you alone. And they come through the DMs, because y'all know it goes down in the DMs. It does go down. You get those texts like, hey stranger, what's up big head? He trying to flirt. No girl, don't fall for the trap. Like, When you going out looking real good and he be like, you looking good. Thank you, I know. Carry on.
Yeah.
Being single is the best thing ever. It's the best. It is the best. You can do whatever you want to. You don't have to tell anybody where you're going. You don't have to get permission. You can sleep around all you want to. If you get lonely, if you start feeling some kind of way, you can invite somebody over. And the best thing that happens after you have that amazing sex or whatever you have is you say, bye, good night.
The worst part, I would say the worst part of being single is ending up being the fifth wheel.
Not a third, but fifth.
There is not a specific time frame for being single. A lot of people think they want to put a time limit on how long they want to be single. Like, I only want to be single for a year, 2 years, and then I want to get back in a relationship. Well, 9 out of 10 times, if you're putting a time frame on your singleness, then you're probably going to be rushing into something and end up not being happy. Do not rush relationships. That is the wrong route to go. If you're single, be fun, live life. Don't be lonely. Loneliness is a choice that we make, and you can make the better choice. Go get you a Larry, go get you a Curly, go get you a Mo, a Taekwon, whatever you want to get you. Get you somebody to keep you company, but don't put a time frame on you being single.
A big tip to help you guys figure out if, you know, the guy you may be interested in is a douchebag or if he's a stand-up guy is how he opens the door for you. If he opened the door and he go in first and then he kind of hold it for you and like, oh yeah, come on in, catch it while you can, that's disrespectful. He's probably a douchebag. If he opens the door for you, let you walk in first, then he could be a stand-up guy. It's not foolproof. I just want to let you know, but it's a good tip.
There's no coupon for this kind of shopping. We're about to teach you how to pick up guys.
Okay. There comes a time in every girl's life, even me, when I want to try to find a boy, when I'm getting lonely. Maybe not lonely. When I'm getting horny, you know, when you're trying to get some. And so I like to play this game on my Facebook because I'm friends with a lot of people and a lot of boys friend me even though they don't know me. And I'll go, and if he's cute, I'll go to his first profile picture. But if he's real cute, I'll go to like an older one, and you just hit like. That's all you gotta do. And then you set your phone down. And then within 10 minutes, it's gonna be like, ba-ding, you got a message from him. If it's real good, you're gonna have a text message, but usually it's like a private message on Facebook. And he'll be like, hey. And that's when you know you got him. That's when you know, right there, I'm gonna get some tonight. Look, and I'll show it to all my friends. Be like, look, I will have sex tonight.
Okay, well, when you want to pick up a guy, say you're out somewhere, you see this guy, he's fine, you want to talk to him, what you're going to do is you're going to get up, you're going to get yourself together, make sure you're looking good, then you're going to walk by all slow, you got to walk by slow so he can see you, then you're going to smile, wave, and then you're going to do that little wink. Hey, how you doing?
Well, you don't have to do the wink. The wink is a little much.
The wink is cute.
You can do the wink, if you so please.
My advice to you guys about picking up dudes or whatever, it's levels of this. I want to let you know right now, number one, make sure your teeth are on point. You don't want no guy approaching you and your teeth sitting here repping the West Side. Like, that's not gonna work out. Throwing up gang signs is not cool. Number two, please have your feminine odors in check. I'm not about to sit here and talk to you, and no guy's gonna sit here talking to you when you sit here and smell like the Calabash, like this all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. No, like, you ain't gonna be able to breathe. And number three, please be humble about yourself. You might look good or you might think you look good, but I promise you there's somebody else out there that looks a whole lot better than you. And because I pay you a compliment doesn't mean I always want your number. It's because I'm trying to be nice.
Okay, what you should do when you make yourself available is you lace that body with baby powder when you get out that shop, okay? Secondly, you make sure that you got on thongs. Don't have no granny panties on now because you're going to the club now. So you gotta make sure that you have on that right thong with that night dress or that nice skirt. And then thirdly, when you get to the club, you gotta act like you got a man, okay? Even though you single and you don't have a man, you gotta act like you got a man. And then thirdly, you give him that day rule. If you find a man in the club and y'all having a good time and he won't holler, just be like, oh yeah, I got a man, but I mean, I can talk to you, we can be friends. And the next day, if he feeling you and he call you, then you and your man not break up. That's how it's gonna work out.
How long does it take for me to get back on the market? Okay, so when we doing the breaking up, when I do the breaking up, because I'm the one breaking up with the guy, it'll take me about 3 minutes of crying time. And then about 3 minutes to go on social media and post saying, hey, I'm single, back in this business. It's gonna take about 4 minutes to get a car, back in the market, boom. That's a wrap. Girl code.
That's 10 minutes. That's all you take is 10 minutes?
10 minutes. That's all it takes. Maybe 15. For you.
That was it, right?
I'm back at it.
Hashtag I can't. Fuck boys. They are the scum of the earth. I think instead of a brain, they just have a second. They can turn anything into sex. Oh, hey, I just took a math test. Did you get an A? Winky face. Oh, hey, my dog just died. Let me send you something to make you feel better. Pick. What? How desperate are you? And newsflash, fuck boys, your dick is not the holy grail. And the more you tell me that you're awesome in bed and you're gonna rock my world, the more I know that you can't find the clitoris. Hashtag I can't.
Now, we're not talking about Burger King, but you can have it your way. Let's talk shopping and style.
Okay, ladies, now we're going to talk about style, going out. Everybody has that group full of girls. Everybody's getting dressed. Everybody looks popping. I mean, everybody is slaying. Then you got that one friend. She walk out her room and you just like, you got to look at her and be like,
Boo, no.
To wear anything, you have to have confidence. Because if you don't have confidence, then what's the point of wearing it? And then what cost? I believe in thrifting. Okay, I plan to go thrifting when I leave here.
We have recently discovered Plato's Closet. Y'all, that is the best place for broke college students to go. I still have my rules that I go by. If something doesn't have a function or you don't love it, don't buy it. Because you're not going to love it when you get it home, and you're going to have something that's just sitting there going, no, I don't need this.
How I feel about shopping styles, your shoes and your feet are the most important thing when going out, okay? So when you wear open-toe peekaboo shoe, long girls, what you need to do is put some lotion between the crack of them between them toes, honey. That's not gonna work, okay? And make sure that if you only wearing 3 toes out, that you polish all 3 of them toes. The other 2, you can leave them alone because ain't nobody gonna see that. But you make sure you polish the 3 of them toes. And make sure when you wear it, don't have that toe touching that ground. Don't have it hanging over that shoe. I mean, it'll be in the shoe and looking sexy and classy. So polish them toes, don't let it hang over, and make sure you have some lotion in that pocketbook for them cracked up feet.
Your style is up to you. Like, dress how you want to dress. It's completely up to you. If you want to wear FUBU, you better rock the hell out that shit. If you want to wear apple bottom jeans and all the dark clothes, you better work it. That just came, it just came out of nowhere. I don't.
But for style, okay. Everybody go through those awkward teenage years, you know, through like middle school, through high school, where they just experiment. And you know, I was in love with pastries, the pastry shoes. I had the metallic pair with the purple around the border with the purple shoestrings, and I coordinate, y'all. You know, coordination was my thing. So I had the purple hoop earrings with the purple ribbons, and you know, headbands, and the metallic leather jackets. And I just thought I was a thing. After Christmas break, I was sitting there at my bus stop like, and I walked on the bus like, you need to take your moonwalking ass back off the butt, because we don't do that over here. So I've always had my own sense of style. So, but my girl code is always be comfortable and confident in whatever you wear, because those 2 things always matter.
A PSA to all the guys out there, you know, I understand some of you may have 8 a.m.s and you wake up at 7:45, but please don't wear them baggy sweatpants and that raggedy ass t-shirt, you know, bedhead, you know, put a hat on, brush your hair, do something, you know. Girls like it when you look presentable. Just trying to help you guys out there.
So ladies, when everybody is looking poppin' A1, slaying for the gods, I mean, you know you're gonna wanna take those pictures and put it on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that. But I mean, don't post it at the same time everybody else is posting their pictures. You need to wait a week so you can maximize your likes.
Welcome back, ladies. We're going to address the group of guys that's kind of like your brothers. Well, not really. Your boyfriend's friends.
These are the guys that are gonna make you question your boyfriend's sexuality. They're gonna be touching him, they're gonna be talking to him all the time, they're gonna be trying to say that he's really bae. That's not true. Now, you might not be his first priority when you're all three together, and you're just gonna deal with that, because he was there first. But you're getting things he's not getting. You just gotta remember that. Don't be jealous of your boyfriend's friend, and don't fall for his test that your boyfriend's gonna tell him to do. Your boyfriend's gonna tell him, hey, hit on her a little bit. See what she's gonna do. Don't fall for it. You don't like him anyways, he's ugly. But the number one rule to remember is you got the goods behind closed doors, and your boyfriend's friend doesn't.
They can be aggravating. They're like that little brother that tags along with you, but he's like 5 years younger than you, so you're like, brother. So, I mean, because technically you're with your boyfriend, and so you're kind of forced to have his friends too, to a certain extent, and you're just like, friend, hey, but they're really not your friend.
Hey ladies, your boyfriend's friends, he has two types of friends. He has that friend who's either gonna have your back or that friend that's trying to get in your back. Now those friends that have your back, listen, when y'all go out to the club and then some boy trying to bounce up on you and rub up on you, he gonna come and be like, you straight, ma, you good? You good, you straight. The other dude is gonna walk off because he's gonna be like, bro, I don't want no problems, bro. And then the dude that's trying to get in your back, that's the slick friend. Like, he gonna come and tell you whenever your dude doing something or when he's talking to another female, just to get him out so he can get in and be with you.
Okay, first things first, you need to understand that they are his friends, they are not your friends. Okay, they're going to tell him, oh yeah, it's cool, you can go out, you can get her number even though you got a girlfriend, you know your girlfriend ain't gonna trip. They are your relationship's kryptonite. They will screw you up completely, every time.
Anytime they get the opportunity, they will put another girl in his face, and they won't care. They won't care at all. They don't care about you. They're not your brothers. That's not your friends. Those are his friends. No.
The guy's gonna get threatened too, and you can ruin their relationship as bros. What do they have, like bromances?
Bromances. Don't get in the way of
Like,
bromances.
Girls can ruin relationships with the bromances, and guys can do that for girls.
If you ever just be like, oh no, I don't like the way your friends act. I don't like the way you act when you're around them. That's because that's how he acts all the time, and you need to remember that. Birds of a feather flock together.
Just keep them at an arm's distance, high five them, dap them up, but just know that they are not for you.
Sometimes when you date a boy, you meet their friends kind of late, and you're like, oh wow, your friends are so much cuter and cooler than you. And that's why they didn't want you to meet them. So if that happens, you gotta get out. You can't be with a person just for their friends. As cool as they may be, you gotta get out.
I'm gonna acknowledge the fact that I shouldn't have said bitches, just because I don't want my mama to see this. And be like,
Right.
your filthy mouth. I'm like, where did I learn it from? Not her. She never cursed in front of me, except for Jackass. When she driving, somebody cut her off. This jackass.
Well, that's all for this episode of Girl Code Woo Edition. Remember, when it comes to going out, prepare for the unexpected.
Somebody's gonna break their phone, somebody's gonna fall and trip up, you know, it's gonna happen, but you also gonna have a lot of good memories.
Also remember your secret weapon when dealing with your boyfriend's friends.
You got the goods behind closed doors, and your boyfriend's friend doesn't.
Being single is probably not the worst thing to happen to you.
Don't be lonely. Loneliness is a choice that we make, and you can make the better choice.
Your wing woman is more than your right hand.
And with your wing woman, y'all need to decipher like those hand gestures before y'all even go out.
And sometimes the best thing to wear is confidence.
Always be comfortable and confident in whatever you wear, because those two things always matter.
This is Girl Code Woo Edition.